Hello, Bella Voce. We are starting on Little Lamb. Now, we worked yesterday, just like you were supposed to, numbering measures, and we finished it up just now. So make sure that you have your measures numbered on Little Lamb, because I'm going to be going through, we're going to be making some markings in our music. I'm going to be calling out just measure numbers. So if you don't have those marked down yet, if you haven't done that part of the assignment yet, you need to do that before you go on, so that you can keep up when you know where we're marking things, okay? So Little Lamb, everybody chant with me, starting at measure 5. So we have a little 4-measure introduction, and then we start singing, and then there's a solo at the beginning, okay? We're all gonna learn the solo. This is how I always teach solos, right? I always teach it to everyone, that way everyone has an equal opportunity to audition for the solo. So we're all gonna learn the solo. We're gonna make some little marks in here about how I want to hear it, okay? So if I'm asking you to mark this on the solo part and you come up here and you don't do it when you audition, you're probably not gonna get it. So really take this to heart. Every little mark that I ask you to make, I expect to hear it, okay? So, and these are things that your judges are gonna be watching for too. I'm gonna make sure that we are very precise with all of these things. Okay, so here we go. At the beginning, little lamb who made thee. I want you to circle the word made or put an accent mark above it. We're going
What's
to
the accent mark look like?
the accent mark looks like a really short crescendo. So it looks like, or decrescendo rather. So it looks like this. So if this is my note, this is an accent mark. I put it right above the note. And the accent mark tells me that I'm going to emphasize that note. Okay, so little lamb who made thee. Okay, so we're going to emphasize made, or we're going to accent it. And this is the accent mark, okay? So, accent that, and then dost thou know who made thee? So we're going to, in measure 8, we're also going to put an accent marking over the word made. And what does accent mean? We're going to what? Emphasize that note. Very good, okay? So, chant that with me. Ready? Measure 5. 1, 2, 3, chant it, ready, go. Little lamb who made thee. Excellent job. Dost thou know who made thee? Now that word in measure 7, dust. What in the world does that mean? Does. Now, William Blake was a poet. I'm not exactly sure the years that he lived, but my guess is he was alive probably in the 18th century, so sometime in the 1700s. So they spoke a little bit differently back then, didn't they? They would say ye and I, and instead of yes, I. Okay, so that's one of those old English words that we don't say anymore, but they did back then. So dost thou know? Make sure that it's dust and not does. We want to say the poem correctly, okay? Dost thou know who made thee? Ready, go. Dost thou know who made thee? Keep going. So we have gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead. On the word o'er in measure 12, we're going to accent that, okay? Gave thee life and bid thee feed. And we're going to carry feed over to the word by. So we're going to make a big sweeping mark like this to connect those two notes together. We are not going to breathe between, okay? We're going to connect them together. No breath right there. Bid, for measure 10 to 11. So feed by the stream. So bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead. And then in measure 12, what's written right above the staff right there in measure 12? Retardando. So that means we're going to slow down right there, right? For the mead. And then in measure 13, what does it say above the staff? A tempo. So we have this, rit, which is an abbreviation for retardando, which just means to slow down. And then in the next measure, we have a tempo. And a tempo means go back to the normal tempo, or the A tempo, okay? So in the beginning, the A, we're going this speed, then we slow it down, then we go back to the original tempo. Everybody got that? Okay, so let's chant all the way from measure 5 to that part right there, okay? Now in measure 12, you're really gonna need to watch me because we're slowing down, so you're gonna need to know where to put that D at the end of the word need. And the way you're gonna know where to put it is because you're gonna be watching me. And I'm gonna show you where it goes. Capiche? Alright, here we go. Stand up for me. Let's chant. Measure 5. 1, 2, 3. Chanting, here we go.
Little lamb who made thee, dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life and bid feed by the stream and o'er the mead.
And then I'm gonna need a big D at the end of me. Ready? Just hold out me and let's all put our D together. Ready? Go.
Mead.
Now, I don't want duh at the end. I want dig at the end. Listen to the difference. Need. Need. It just sounds more like a D, right? And the other one sounds like you're saying duh at the end. Okay. Need, duh. Okay. So I want the it. I want it as our shadow vowel, not an So need. Ready, go.
Need.
Ready, more time?
Need.
Yes, okay? One more time chanting and then we're gonna sing. Here we go, ready? Little lamb. 1 and chanting, go.
Little lamb who made thee, dost thou know who made thee? Gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead.
Good. Now, at measure 10, going into measure 11, we're gonna have feed by the stream. Feed by. Say feed by. Ready, go.
Feed
by. So we need to hear both of those words and distinctly hear what each of those words are. So bid thee feed by the stream. Do that for me. Go.
Bid thee feed by the stream.
One more time.
Bid thee feed by the stream.
Now make sure that the word the before the word stream is the and not the. Here's what I'm hearing a little bit. Bid thee feed by the stream. Okay, we want to make sure it's by the stream. Let's see that for me. Go.
By the stream.
That's it. Okay, now let's sing.